Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. On today's episode, Canada is already down 0-2 in our eyes. USA. And can Cooper Flag want to stay at Duke? Maybe. And will the NBA be better than Unrivaled League? But you already know what it is right now. Today's episode is sponsored by Connect Collect. Elevate your brand with Connect Collect, where your logo gets a VIP treatment it deserves. We turn your logo into a premium piece, crafted into a chain with a graded card in the heart of the card. Stylish and have a stylish statement. Also, it's more than an accessory. It's both a wearable charm and a display piece designed to flex in any occasion. And with our modular spinning tower, showcase your custom charms and collectibles. It's a true work of art. Ready to upgrade your brand? Visit connectcollect.shop or visit them on Instagram at Connect Collect today, where logos and luxury meet. Yay, Bo.
Yeah. What up, Bo?
Jerry.
What up?
Bang, bang, bang.
Whatnot Wednesday is happening, going on tonight. Are we having a show tonight?
Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, what time is your show, Marcus?
Yeah. Late.
What's
Four.
late?
It's early for us.
10:30 Central Time.
What's on the menu tonight?
Look, man. We ripping Young Guns.
Okay.
We're getting ready for a USA hockey. And we're gonna pull some Young Guns.
Oh no, Canada.
Sir, you can't flex on them too much.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna pull some Young Guns. And always stores open, baseball, basketball, football, Hall of Famers, and superstars of yesteryear. Starting at $1. Holla holler.
All right.
You can have whatever you like. Yeah.
Also, like I said, follow him, YYBO. Bookmark the shows. Get up in there. It is a party for anybody who is invited. But
you're all invited.
We do this every week. I keep telling you we do this segment every week. This is definitely I'm just looking at the statistics right now. This is definitely approved by all the single females that was single for Valentine's Day, but still somehow took pictures at a professional photo booth for some reason. They definitely approved of this segment. But Jerry,
approved.
Tell them what's up.
Approved.
It's a part of the new haircut. You know,
approved.
when you don't look like a bum, it totally helps.
Look at you, looking spiffy.
Hey, you know, it's cheaper than getting the ears lowered, right?
Hey man, you look nice, bro.
Appreciate,
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you. No, man, it's been a great week in the hobby. So starting out with some big things, real quick. So we got back. I guess, is it cool for me to start up with this, Imani? We got back our grade stop or our GameStop grades and received the cards back door to door 33 business days. And that was excluding, what was it, 2 major holidays, or was it 3 that we had in between that time point? 2 or 3, regardless.
Yeah.
So 33 business days, and I got some wonderful grades, man. Which it's interesting, you know, and we'll kind of transition back into this later on. But I got some grades that I kind of was like thinking I would get a 9 on, and I definitely got a 10. And had put in a super rare card that really I can't find even another raw version of it, and it's an Angel Reese, and it also got a 10. So I know that they're saying that they're messing with their grading standards, but as far as what I expected versus what I received, I promise you, I was squealing like a girl.
Man, but they should, man. Like the modern stuff, you should be getting a lot of tens.
You should be.
Well, let's start off with the products that I submitted were Panini products. So right out the gate, we already know quality control with that brand is obviously their highest priority.
Yeah.
But
very high.
Very high. Wink, wink for all of our audio listeners. I'm being very so yeah, that happened.
Facetious Jerry.
There was a card show, so there was 2 big card shows. Where was the flip, Amani?
Gardendale,
Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other show was in Scottsboro, Alabama. And I went to the show in Scottsboro because it's kind of the hometown. Like, it's not my show, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the one I've gone to the most. Like, everybody. It's kind of like going to a bar or a restaurant and everybody knows your name. It's kind of nice. But tons of foot traffic. Lots of people at the door. From what a lot of the dealers said, that just a lot of people weren't buying. Now, what I will say is there was a plethora of newer dealers, and I often find where, say for instance, I've got something that's 150, 175, $200, right? Well, they've got a $300 sticker on it. And you go, hey man, that's cool in your imagination, but what's your actual price? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that going on. I do want to say shout out to Jamie from Thomas Family Hustle. She had one of the best booths because literally she had a sign on the box that said, make me an offer on the whole box. Like, none of this, like it was literally like, throw a number out. We'll get something going. And that's how it should be. A lot of these dealers, I mean, I purchased a lot, don't get me wrong, but the ones who I see struggle, it's continuously the same issue of stuff isn't priced. When asked, stuff is always overpriced. And I can't tell you how many times it's just like, hey, bro, I can click the buy it now button on eBay with shipping and taxes. It's still cheaper than what you're asking.
Right. Yeah.
Like, yes, there is the friction of I have to wait so many business days for this item. But unless it's like something stupid rare where you can't find it, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think you brought up a good point, especially with what we talked about earlier at Scottsboro, was like how a lot of, they just wasn't kind of giving up on prices, right? They're just kind of sticking their guns out, this and this. And I had a comment going, I think how the booth rate affects like buying the cars. If you're set up at a show like Scottsboro, you're paying what, $30 booth, maybe?
I think it's 40, 50, something
so
like that.
So 40, 50 a booth compared to $200-$300.
Yes.
You're not gonna come off a card that easier, But I mean, your job as a vendor is to move cards. That's always, the thing with the national.
So I'll tell you an interesting thing I heard from a guy that was actually at Gardendale. Shout out. This is from another homie vendor. This is JR. He's been on my show as well. But he was remarking on when he was set up. He was set up next to a guy. And long and short, he said the guy passed on a several $100 deal. I'll just leave it at that. Over $5.
Oh.
And as I'm talking on the phone with JR, he goes, "Bro, I'm a veteran. $5. I'm just, I would buy you food. I would buy, you know what I mean, for $5. You know what I'm saying, to get a deal done. Like, you want a pizza, you want a whatever, right?
Crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
But he was like, yeah. This guy goes, well, I only sell at 95%. This, that, and the other, or whatever his percentage was, and he was gonna not do a deal over $5. And to all the new people that I kind of like, I hope that we're picking up new people. I really genuinely do, because I really want this to be an educational thing.
Yeah, shout out to all the new people in Mexico.
Yeah, shout out. But the thing is you can't really trip out over $5, man. Like, not in the grand scheme of things, because I promise you, maybe there's going to be 2 or 3 times where he goes, oh, hey, I don't care about that. I promise you, there's going to be a time and a day where he goes, man, I wish I would have accepted that eBay offer.
No doubt.
Man, I wish I would have, because like specifically with eBay, you'll counter offer them, and then they just deny the counter offer, and they don't even give you the original offer. And you're like, well, shit, I would have took the original offer. You know what I mean? Or you're at a show and somebody goes, what are we fighting over, $10? Like, dog, we're not even going to be able to go get.
No.
I mean, at best, you could get a Coca-Cola or a Sprite from whatever booth is selling food, whether it's a vendor, whatever. You know what I'm saying? $5, you're at best, you're maybe getting 1, 2 sodas. You're not getting a sandwich. You're not getting a slice of pizza. You're not getting shit for $5. I mean, I don't know. So don't be stingy. Like Warren Buffett says, when other people are being greedy, sell. And when other people are fearful, buy.
Yep.
But so it was a good buying show then.
It was a great buying show. First off, I had to have my Rolly case, and shout out Quantum Cases for the Rolly case. Still going strong. Really, really do enjoy it. Do have something else that I'm kind of interested on trying. Me and Amani been looking at.
It's not out yet. Hopefully by National. We'll let you know by National. The road to National.
But yeah, I tell you, it was a great buying show. I mean, but it is very frustrating to come at somebody and go, hey, this is $100 bill. I'm offering you 75. And for them to literally go, I can do 95. And you go, but what am I going to do with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't a forever. This isn't a.
Y'all not going to make it on VeriSwap.
First off, shout out VeriSwap. Okay, hold on. Yeah. And then that's the other big part of the news just from me this week. So I had to rock the hat this week. Represent, love this brand. Literally, since they have come onto the market, it's really kind of been a site, an app that I really use pretty much every day. And one of the things I look up is one of my PC items. Well, I'm basically building a rainbow of a gentleman on his rookie autograph card. Well, I own all of his rookie autograph cards except for the number 2, 10, and then the 101. I own everything else. And everything I own except for 3 of them is in a PSA 9. Well, one of the 3 that I don't have in a PSA 9 actually popped up on VeriSwap in a PSA 9. So shout out, long and short, and right now I'm showing the card that I'm trading. I'm trading off this black auto refractor to 100, and it's a PSA 8. I'm going to throw cash on top, and he's going to trade me the 9. Long and short, he was trying to kind of do a different trade at first, and I just said, hey, look, man, I can throw cash on this. And listen, boys and girls, like, cash talks.
Cash,
And the beautiful thing is the PSA 9 that I'm moving up into is a pop 3 with none higher.
Yeah.
So PSA set registry, you better watch out. I know that if I actually signed up for it, I think I would be the number 1 set registry holder of This gentleman right here.
Yeah. OCK.
So the out of 10 is that purple? You remember?
Is it in an autograph? Because a lot of those that I don't think I've seen an out of 10. The out of 10 I think is like an atomic look, and it's not a color. I've only seen like one, and I missed it by like $200. And I really should have just put like an extra 1,000 just to say fuck it, run it.
Shit.
Run it.
Fuck it, run it. I'm not going to see it again. Listen, that's when I saw the 225. The 225 hadn't sold in like over a decade. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a stupid number on.
As a collector, you go out to stuff like that. This is what you got to do because you going to miss it. Trust me.
It won't come back around.
Shout out to Kobe Brown. I missed that. The first 101 I missed. I should have just put 1,000 on it, because I ain't going to see it again. Then I found another 101 auto on Veriswap, but listen. When you're dealing with veterans,
he's got a stupid high price on it.
When you're dealing with veterans on Veriswap, you better come correct.
Meaning they've done 10,000 or 1,000 trades or more.
You better come correct because what they're looking for is what they're looking for.
Yeah, and they don't give a fuck.
You better not send them no message because they ain't gonna respond back. They looking for trade. They ain't looking to talk. They looking for trades.
They don't want to go, oh, well, your trades are so cool. And no, they don't care. Shoot me an offer or don't shoot me an offer.
That's it. Because he's probably getting flooded. Because I seen what he got. He's probably getting flooded with just comments.
So I feel like I've done a ton of trades and I'm still only a veteran. You have to be at least 50 trades to be an all-star, 100 to be a Hall of Famer, and 500 plus to be a GOAT. The gentleman that Amani is talking about is a GOAT on there. He is literally a 500 plus trades on this right here. First off, not everybody gets a blue hat. You got to work for it. You got to like build up to it. You can use your rewards, your loyalty, but pretty lit.
Yeah, so shout out to Veriswap.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I think that people really should consider the Veriswap thing just simply because
I don't think they want to deal with it.
Huh?
I don't think a lot of people want to deal with it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think a lot of people got the patience for it.
First off, shout out, you got to have 24K 100 points to get one of these. So, I mean, I'm not flexing or anything, but I think I own two.
There you are. So,
get up to GOAT status, Jerry.
I'm trying, fam. Also, just so you know, if you ever wanted to trade one in, Veriswap is so clutch. If you had 7.2 million points here on Veriswap, you could trade it for an 86 Fleer Jordan in a PSA 1. So, just so you know, they also have neon lights from Lakers, custom Veriswap cases. It's crazy, fam. It's crazy.
Yo, shout out to Veriswap. Non-sponsored. Cause y'all little weaklings out there be sensitive on. Well, y'all just getting paid for saying this. Shut up.
But first off, I don't think we've received $1 from anything in the hobby other than stuff that we've personally grinded up.
Exactly.
I mean, the best thing that I've gotten out of the hobby as far as stuff like that was the 101 you bought me, and Monty. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that I kind of got outbid on, and Monty was like, "Nah,
this thing
you lost. Check this out."
Bam.
And then that thing ended up getting a PSA 10.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, Veriswap's the GOAT. I mean, literally, for any weird stuff that you just can't find on the internet. And here's the other way that I popularly use Veriswap. So if somebody's giving me a price when I'm sitting at a table, I'll look it up on Veriswap, and if dude's got it for 100 and I can get it on Veriswap right now, buy it now for 75, I use that as ammunition. I can just hit the buy it now button right here, bud.
Yep.
Oh crap. Well, I'll do 70 cash. Perfect.
Bam.
Easy does it. So that's the
information, man.
Tip.
It matters.
That's the tip of the week.
Fair swap code right there. 8XDP.
Follow them.
You get $15, I get $15, and it's a good time.
Go on there, do some trades, learn some stuff. And it's all good. So, but
hit you enough trades to catch a 1099. It'd be a good time.
Speaking of trading, speaking of people doing maybe the right thing, I'm starting to see a trend on grading. A lot of people are starting to go towards tag grading. Now, we have our little thing with tag at the beginning of this whole podcast because you just can't find the tags. I mean, just what it is. Can't find it. Yeah. Now, because I believe of some other stuff that happened in the hobby, I think people are kind of leaning towards tag. Now, tag's been here doing stuff like off in the corner, like over there somewhere. So, like, whatever. But apparently, I don't know if it's just what PSA is trying to do. I don't know if it's, well, nobody's using Beckett. And then the whole thing with the other one. And then SGC is just, SGC. But I think they're just trying to find a way around stuff. And this will tag come in. And people are saying that they loving tag.
I mean, they got a nice feeling slab, man. It looks good, feels good in your hand. It's clean.
One thing I will say that I love with tag is with it being an AI grading service, there is no human error. Some of my favorite videos are they pick up and they go, hey, here's this tag 8, crack it, pop it, regrade it, and literally the machine comes out and goes, yeah, this is a tag 8. But, well, not only that, it also gives you the whole, like, it's like a 12-page report, bro. I mean, when you're scrolling through it, it's like, here's your corners, here's your surface, here's indents, here's scratches, here's dings, here's dents, here's additional ink because the colors don't match because we're using a blue light to measure the color of blue. You know what I'm like? It's pretty fire, bro.
But the thing is that will that hinder tag? Because, people, I think at the end of the day, people don't give a fuck about that. They're just going, I hope and pray that this gets a 10. Please don't find this.
Well, okay, but in the world of we know this is a 10, I think that's where the sex appeal is. You purchase the tag 10, crack it, and submit it to PSA. Really, if I get a tag 10 or a tag pristine, I'm cracking and sending to Beckett and trying for a black label. But we're kind of getting into a weird spot where there are scenarios where PSA 10s are outselling black labels.
Well, what's the price on the tag slab, though?
What do you see? 15?
Was it? Yeah, it was like 15, 16, 17, something.
I believe so.
It was, so you 17 to get
and I think it was 30
AI
business days or less. Yeah.
To get your Beckett review.
Well, no. It's slabbed up and everything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you're just paying to see if it gets a 10 or pristine.
I mean, yeah, basically. Especially, right. Okay, say for instance, you've got a Moonbrion or, something that the difference of a PSA 9 and a PSA 10 is dramatic. Well, for $15-$20,
so
fuck it, run it.
So
see what it is.
So for a standard, which is 10 to 15 days, it's $15. Priority, which is insane, 3 to 5 days, that's $30. And that's insured. Which I think Beckett is I want to say 45 for like, it was like a 50-day turnaround or something like that. Some crazy, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much was the raw card review? How much is that?
I think raw card review is that same 15 whatever,
same,
20
around about the
bucks.
same price.
The same price.
So exactly. I mean that's where I feel like going back to the like, I mean, I just hate to keep saying this over and over again, but it's like if Beckett just showed up to shows and did raw card review, rinse, recycle, repeat, they would flood the market, and eventually people would be like, no, fuck that. A 9.5 is way harder to get than a 9. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because that's it. That's it. That what they're doing, and I think Tag is doing the same thing. And they go to these shows, and you can put your picture on the card.
That's dope.
I mean, that literally going like, okay, we're gonna charge more than priority for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's $40 to get a custom card with your face, and it be lines out the wazoo ready to get it. But like I said, they're flooding the market with these custom tags, and then it's like, well, eventually people are gonna see it and go, if I'm paying $40 for this, I can pay $30 for a 3 to 5 day turnaround. I mean, that's kind of that's faster than SGC.
It's kind of lit, low key.
It is,
you know, but these people out here going, which, like I said, there's no proof in it, no proof at all. Going, well, I did see Tag kind of outsell some like, PSA 10s like of the same card. Like, are you just?
I don't know what world that is in.
Exactly. Ain't no way on this world.
For real, man.
What they're claiming, but I'm actually seeing like he's going YouTube and stuff and like TikTok. A lot of people out here that diehard that just do these PSA gradings. They go, oh, let me just check these tag slides out. Now Tag is paying these people, whatever. But there's a lot of more videos on people getting tag stuff coming back already.
Interesting, man. It's a quick turnaround. I mean, like
30 days, $30 for it.
And they're beautiful slabs, man. They are. Do they carry a population report?
I do believe yes. And not only do they give you a population report, but then they also go of the population report. This is top 3%, top 1%. This is the best looking one that, is in the pop report. What it tells you all of that.
Very nice. Graders notes. That's nice.
But Jerry always says, are you gonna put your first edition Charizard in there? Are you gonna put your Mickey Mantle in there?
And right now the answer is no.
Probably not.
But
I am gonna test it out though.
Yes, on testing it out. But here's the caveat though. If they can stay out of any major scandal, befuddle, bullshit, whatever you want to call it, as long as they can keep their nose clean, I really, really, really feel like it's enough to shake up the market into a point where I don't see how you can continue to run something like that and not have a Fanatics go after you.
Yeah, because CGC.
Well, here, hold on. Yeah. Here's time efficiency. Here's the whole. We don't necessarily have to have everybody be an expert grader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead, we can just have you be a mid-tier grader, and you're running it through a machine, and we have 20 machines and 20 graders, and that machine can do so many hundreds at a time. Mm-hmm. And then you just literally have people there 24/7.
And it doesn't fall back on the company. Because when we get a bad grade, when we get a PSA 9 from PSA, it goes, No, this guy that grading is crazy. What's wrong with this guy?
Instead, it's just like, oh no, literally, this is just it's not good.
It's just going to a machine.
I think notes to come with it, the report.
Also, can they keep up the consistency of what they're doing? I think people will see that also. PSA is you're just it's a hope and a prayer with PSA. With tag, can they look at it and go, okay, we have this AI technology. It's going to make us a lot more consistent on the grading and how we can't, you look at two of the same cards, either they're going to get the same grade or they're not going to get with PSA, they'd be off. And then you sit in the back and it's like, oh yeah, as we was talking today was a 101, somebody took it out, you grade it again, and it becomes a higher grade. That's inconsistency. Because people look at that, but then people also take advantage of that also.
I mean, I guess rightfully so.
I think
the bottom line is to get that dollar. Yeah,
to get that dollar. But can tag, can they at least be on par with Beckett? I think that's the hope and the dream. Can they because what's Beckett doing? With this price, you don't change the slab, right? But then again, it's like even with this price, it's cheaper than Beckett, and you get it way quicker.
Yeah, but it's just the history of Beckett, man. I mean, that carries some of the weight for why people still go to Beckett.
Well,
yeah, I was gonna say, I think Beckett is too good to let fail. Like you have to try harder. I mean, it just it sucks to sit back and kind of watch, and they're just kind of like they shrug the shoulders and they're like, eh.
That's all it is.
It's
and listen, we know Beckett. We know the history of Beckett. But the thing is that
it's currently where they're at. History aside, listen, I'm cool with history, but history aside, come on.
They just ain't doing the job. And this is a guy, and I'm talking from a guy who I love Beckett. And I love Beckett.
Beckett was huge growing up. Beckett was literally like I didn't know PSA. PSA wasn't shit. I'm sure it was around, but honestly, in my world,
it was Beckett.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford Beckett. I couldn't afford the Beckett magazine. I wanted it, but I was going, they had another price guide called Tough Stuff.
Tough Stuff.
Yeah, it was a thick.
Yeah, I got Boys Life, and that was the best I got.
And oh Jesus!
Oh my God!
CCS magazine.
What was it called again? What's it called
again?
Life. Boys Life.
That's like the Boy Scout magazine.
Wow. Did y'all learn how to make fire, or what's going on?
Bro, they had tons of cool shit in there. They had like all the cool, gadgets you could buy.
Camping.
Yeah.
Camping. You could build like hovercrafts, like go-karts, like above water hover, like no shit.
Y'all was hovering above water?
Yeah, you like they had all kinds of shit you could build.
Yeah, we ain't do that. We ain't build it. Nah, we ain't build it.
I had a cool Boy Scout
249.
Shout out to the Boy Scouts of shout out to the Boy Scouts of America, where they make real man into man. Shout out to Boy Scouts and Eagle Scouts and Eagle Scouts. Eagle Scouts is over Boy Scouts, right?
So you aspire to be an Eagle Scout. Yeah,
it's the top tier of Boy Scouts. Yeah,
that was one of the things I kind of wish I would have forced myself to do was to be an Eagle Scout because I was close.
For real?
Yeah, I was super close. But it was one of those things. It was like once you got so old, you're like, But I wish I would have pushed myself. I was super close.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know a few people that's Eagle Scouts.
Let's go.
Man.
Like I said, yeah, shout out to the Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts of America. If you're a Boy Scout, Eagle Scout, leave a comment. Put an eagle in the comments.
Hey, you know who heard the Eagles
salute,
this weekend?
Who heard the Eagles?
The Canadians. They heard the Eagles.
Let me tell you about y'all.
They started out booing that damn, oh, well, we're just going to boo your national anthem and just be rude. Guess what? Yeah, we saw how that went.
Belt to ass. Belt to ass happened. Belt to ass.
I work with a lot of Canadians, man, too.
Listen,
I don't.
They came up in meetings today.
Ooh, crying.
Did you ask them how that ass felt?
Belt chat.
Hey, man. Hey, they may meet again on Thursday, right?
Yep.
So if Canada wins, they play US again on Thursday for the championship.
Hey, Drake.
Say Drake, you stupid. But yeah, man, it was cool to see, like, people like stand up, like, for the USA, man. They fought like right off the rip.
That's what I was about to say. We talked about this off air. What did you say the amount of time it was before the games started, and then immediately they were fighting?
It was what?
What was that time?
It was like three fights in like 9 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's crazy, man. But I mean,
fuck around and find out is what
the commentators, they were into it. I mean, everybody like understood, like, oh shit, it's about to go down.
Well, I mean, the one dude checking the other dude into the wall, I mean, that was they were not playing. That's all I know.
Yeah, hockey isn't a soft guy sport. It's one of the most brutal,
first
hard hitting sports.
Yes, definitely it's not a soft guy sport, but that one especially was.
And it the first face off I'm looking at it right now averaged 10.1 views across North America.
10 people watched it. Damn, we're trying to get our views up.
0.1 million. And it tops it says it's basically the highest rate. Let's see, it tops any non-Stanley Cup final game since 2014.
Wow.
And I think it did more than, because it's rare that the NHL do more views than the NBA, but I think that was kind of the rare moment that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's exciting. I mean, I've been hearing people just super enjoy it.
Nah, it got me excited.
Yeah, for first time watchers.
Well, I mean, that will get somebody excited to watch the damn hockey.
Oh, I would totally.
Yeah, I mean, to see, like, because they're gonna be fights in hockey, but damn, at the first puck, fights.
You blew the anthem. It is what it is.
First off, yes, we're standing on business. This is America. Literally, we have a country music song about putting a boot up your ass. Like, actually, I saw the funniest thing on TikTok the other day. It was a guy from Australia, and he was here in the States with a visa. And all these people in the comment were like, well, why do you live in the South? You could live in like Los Angeles, New York, this, that, and the other. He goes, no way. He goes, in the South, you've got beer, you've got guns, you've got freedom of speech. He's like, bro, I like this redneck shit. He goes, y'all can keep that, like, be mad about everything in some of these other places. He's like, I'm in the South. I was like, let's go. And
that's
first
more
off, like
Australia to him is the South.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He said, no, I'm hanging out in the South.
Shout out to Australia.
But yeah, no, we come from a super big hockey spot. Like, Huntsville is a giant hockey town.
Huntsville City, man.
Tell you. how many big rednecks that get out there on ice skates and just beat ass, and you're just like, bro, you just go out there to fight, and they're like, no, I like playing hockey, and it's like,
matter of fact, I would
dog. No, you don't. You just like fight.
You like fighting and skating on ice. And a lot of those dudes, man, they're like really like nimble on ice skates, man.
Oh
yeah, it's kind of scary.
Matter of fact, there was a speaking of all of that, because we are such a hockey town, there was a youth nationwide hockey tournament going on in Huntsville last weekend. Because I met a couple people from Louisville that they had these ice skating. Like, I was like, what is this? Oh, we're here for a tournament. What? Yeah.
Interesting.
Came straight to Huntsville.
And these were, you said, high schoolers?
I want to say no. I'm thinking middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm thinking middle. That they was there in Huntsville. Competing and everything. I was like, yeah, that's interesting. Never but like I said, we're a hockey town, so
yeah, I mean it's got me hyped. I went out and purchased all the hockey from Big Lots since they were going out of business. So yeah, that's what we're gonna rip for Whatnot Wednesday. Yeah, let's get it.
It's hockey season.
Well, hockey is really such a family thing. Like, as silly as it sounds, it's stuff like, throw the pucks in the middle of the ice, or what is it, the stuffed animal night, where it's like all the stuffed animals you throw in the ring. They're like giveaway to children in the hospital, stuff like that. Like, it's super cool. I like hockey a bunch.
Yeah.
So shout out to like I said, shout out to USA facing them tomorrow on the 20th, which is Thursday.
USA.
So I'm very excited to see.
You got to let them know what the fuck is a kilometer.
Gotta tell them again. I would love to see if it's gonna do more than more than what it is right now. But speaking of viewership, shout out to Unrivaled putting on a show of the 1-of-1 tournament. Putting on a show. Also, let me just say this before I get started, because we kind of hinted on this. All of us on FD channel, Rolling with FD.
Shout out.
Go check that out. We did a live on there, answer questions and everything.
All the way live.
So they said it was FD After Dark because we were.
That was crazy. We started early too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on.
It's like tip drill without the credit cards. And so
get a tip drill.
You already know. If you know, you know. And so we was on there. So shout out to FD, shout out to Big John for inviting us on there. It was lit. Like I said, go to his channel, Rolling with FD. We're right there on the live and everything. And shout out. And leave an eagle on there. If you go check it out, leave an eagle on the comment over there. But speaking of Unrivaled, the 1-on-1 tournament, it was a genius thing. NBA will probably never do it. They're in talks right now to think about bringing it to the All-Star game and put $1 million on there. I mean, you got to put money on there for people that even care.
Yeah. Put something up.
I think egos are going to get fragile. There really is going to get broken that weekend because I think everybody played a 1-on-1 with somebody in their lives. You erase somebody before in your life, and when you lose that 1-on-1, it hits a little different than losing a regular 5-on-5 basketball game. So I'm thinking this. I mean, I would love to, like I said, I would love Victor in there and see what he could do and everything. But
oh yeah,
you got to do something.
I mean, that's trying to see who the BMF is of the league. And I mean, it ain't gonna be. It's probably not gonna be like your favorite superstar. Quite honestly,
You have to be.
I mean,
I think Kyrie's gonna cook everybody anyway.
Man, I still don't know, man. I still don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, speed burns, but I mean, when you got height and you got like recovery distance, I mean, Wemby cover a lot of space.
And I think you only got. I think they put a timer from. I think I got this right. So on Rival, I think they gave him a 5-second timer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just treat the game. Just treat All-Star game like 2K. Just do stuff in 2K that they're doing. Put that 1-on-1 on there.
I mean, I'd like to see it. It'd be cool to see.
But then the thing is that what do you take off? Or do you take off anything? I feel like you're gonna have to make room.
The skills competition.
I love the skills competition. I mean, especially this year when all that drama happened with Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, just get away with that and just do the 1v1.
And they should do a celebrity
BMF.
They should do a celebrity 3-point contest. Because I would love to see Kai Cenat versus Kevin Kevin Hart.
No, they might not make a basket, man. Come on. They might not make a basket.
I got my money on Kai on that one.
I don't know. I would have. I mean, I think Kevin might got a better shot than him. Maybe. I don't think Kai can reach it. I don't think Kai can throw a 3.
Nah, some of the folks in Kai's like his squad. You know, I seen them hooping on their lives.
Yeah, you have like
some of them can hoop.
I know. Ray can hoop. I know he's a professional, but he's been playing. He's the hooper. But then you have like, Duke versus somebody or like with Drewski or something. I mean, that's what you're going to have to need. Because like I said, I mean, I understand what they're trying to do with the All-Star game, just trying to get some little pizzazz in it.
Hey, that will step it up right there. People will watch that. It's never been done. It's never been done, and yeah, folks want to. People like yearn to see who the best. The best one person, right?
Just like I said, your boy Matt, he gonna keep winning the dunk contest until he doesn't perform no more. Until he just stops going.
They don't call him, right?
Yeah,
they gonna call him every
Shout
year.
out.
Like, you ready, Matt? You ready? Let's do it.
So I mean that's nothing. It's just. But anyway, speaking of the NBA, also, so shout out to Cooper Flag, right? Number 1 prospect coming out.
Yeah.
He said no.
He not one and done.
Duke. I don't blame him. I wouldn't go.
I mean, dude, just college life, and you're gonna be getting millions.
And you're gonna get paid.
Why not?
And you gotta do all the drama and stuff, and you have to be playing on Washington. You ain't gotta be on Washington or like the Jazz.
Right, like you can like look. Let's see how next season work out. Who the worst teams next year?
I'm not coming.
Nah.
Yeah, I think if he does this, I think there's a huge shift in college basketball. There's gonna be a huge shift. I don't think people are gonna come out that too quick.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I look at so over there at Car Chase Kid, they got Hobby Rip Night this Saturday. They got the number 1 draft pick who plays on Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at him going, I don't know who this guy is.
I was about to ask you what his name is.
I don't know. He's foreign, though. He's from overseas. That's all I know. Because it was him, and I think Alex Starr. And Alex Starr said something of, like, I don't want to go to Atlanta. But he ain't nowhere to be found in Washington. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, like, damn, that's weird to say. You don't want to come to Atlanta.
That's what he said.
Who says that?
I was like, come on, you cannot. Yeah. You shouldn't even been a number 1 pick anyway.
Basically.
You know what
What's his name?
I think it's Alex Starr.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll disappear in the cosmos doing that. But like I said,
he get burned. Like
dude, I don't know.
I don't see no highlights in that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't see nothing. He ain't no victor.
I mean, yeah. Shit, ain't nobody victor.
You know what I'm saying? He's not making me watch the game with him playing.
Yeah.
He's over with. He's going to become a role player in a couple years.
Oof.
Then, like I said, somebody going to play
number 1 draft pick to a role player.
Shout out to Kwame Brown.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got his money, though. I ain't going to knock him on that.
He did. That's when they was giving away money.
They was daggone. Oof. He had like the biggest like rookie contract of like ever, right?
I think he got that last big one. It's how like Sam Bradford finessed the system. He got the last biggest one. Didn't even show up.
Sam Bradford
didn't even show up. We got drafted to the Rams, I think.
Where is he now?
Probably at home listening to the Quiet Car podcast.
Talking about how dope it is.
Hey, drop us a comment, Sam.
If I'm Sam Bradford, I'm not leaving the house.
I ain't lying. He probably paid. He ain't got to worry about leaving the house.
Yeah, his rookie contract was 6 years, $78 million. It's back in 2010. People don't be in the comments going, I can't believe. Which had a $50 million guaranteed and a max value of $86 million, would make him the largest contract ever in NFL rookie.
That's crazy.
I think now it's like a 4-year, $20 million, I think. And this right here, and then it was great. I might be wrong on this, but I believe next year in 2011, Cam Newton was the first one.
Scam Newton, but yeah.
Cam Newton. So he missed it in about 1 year. Missed it by 1 year.
Greatest college season ever.
Sam Bradford?
No, Cameron Newton.
I don't know about that. I don't remember him playing.
Yeah, Cameron Newton.
Yeah. I don't remember him playing.
Y'all be hating. To hell with Georgia.
We can't hate what we don't see, ain't that right, Jerry? We see no evil. Now all with us. The road, the tide, be comforting us.
The road.
Nick Saban prepares the table.
Those are my favorite roles.
In the presence of the SEC.
He leads y'all to greener pastures.
He restores the titles. He leads us down the championship with his namesake. Yay, do we walk through Tuscaloosa on Paul Bear Bryant Boulevard? You know what I'm saying? Roll Tide, baby. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, yeah, shout out to Sam Bradford sitting at the house stealing money. That's all he's doing. Gosh, what a bust. Anyway,
yeah, he probably. If you made a list, yeah, he'd probably be somewhere on that top 10, 15. But he'd probably be number one on like finessing the system.
even
Be number one on the list.
Yeah, even Jamarcus Russell didn't run off with that.
Yeah, Todd Marinovich, all them dudes, Jeff George.
Oh,
well, Jeff George actually like played a long time.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he was a decent like backup.
But yeah, like Todd Marinovich though, and like all the dudes that were like hype quarterbacks. Yeah.
So speaking of hype quarterbacks,
yeah.
Apparently Tom Brady is a new car shop owner. Is that a car shop? Shop?
Yeah,
that's what it was being titled.
That's the one in Gillette Stadium, right? In the Patriot Stadium. Okay, yeah. So,
and he got his name on it by Tom Brady. That's huge.
That is right. That's right. He did. So if anybody's been underwater lately and haven't really heard anything, apparently Tom Brady has I think 50% stake in Card Vault. So now it's Card Vault by Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Yeah. Getting paid, commentating in cards.
So the whole thing,
that's gonna bring a lot of people in, man.
Are they gonna franchise this? Like what? I mean, what is this? Are they gonna? What is?
That's my immediate thought is to franchise it to stadium to just literally skip the shops out. Literally, you're sitting here and you're watching your favorite team, and it's the Falcons, and it's halftime, and you're getting beat, and you said, "Hey, I need a way to stay here. The kids are crying. Let's go to the shop and go pick up some cards to rip."
So here we go. So the locations are TD Garden.
Atlanta's losing, so
which
let's
is
go rip some cards.
Relax.
By the way, for anybody who needed to know the end of that story, they lost the game. But yeah,
I don't remember that game either. But speaking about card
most
vault,
of them.
Who are we talking about? They're located in TD Garden, which is Boston Celtics, Gillette Stadium, which is Patriots, Foxwoods Resort Casino, which is okay, and then it launched
patriotish
at the American Dream marquee store, launching at the American Dream in New Jersey.
Dusty Rhodes.
I was about to say, I was like, Dusty Rhodes, but I don't know what the American Dream is.
I thought it was Cody Rhodes.
No, not his daddy. It's a mall.
Okay.
So it's a mall. Okay. So it's a mall up in Jersey. Okay, yeah. So that's my whole thing is that are we franchising?
Hey, if the business model is good, yeah. Franchise that jank.
What makes Card Vault a thing? What makes this so special? I know people
with allocation.
Really? I mean, I can't imagine Tom Brady having issues with getting allocation. Or a company that got his name on it.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So this looks like I'm looking at videos right now. This is kind of like a high-end sports car shop. It looks pretty dope. I don't know where this location's at. But it looks pretty dope, and they have a vault, I guess, with all the high end stuff on there. I don't know. We might have to. They won an award for America's best car shop. I didn't know there was such a thing. Is it? I don't want this to sound crazy though, but is it like, oh yeah, we spend the most money with Tops?
I mean, but what a nice flex to say, yeah, we've done so well and got so many awards. The GOAT wanted to be down with us.
Anybody in the comments, let me know how Card Vault is. I think we need to make a trip up there to see America's best shop.
I've not used Card Vault, so I've got really no opinion on it. But I do think Tom Brady, period, coming into the hobby, period, is good for the hobby.
Draws attention.
Like anything about it is just good.
Sure. Yeah.
Is this like Fanatics, like putting stuff in place, like,
you know, Amani, you bring up such a good point that I have a very wonderful prop that I can't wait to bring out that I'm not finished with, but I'll give you a hint. It's tinfoil and it looks like
you making art, bro.
we gonna make us a hat out of tinfoil. That way, when somebody goes, "What do you think about that?" Pick up that tinfoil hat and just let them know. We don't know.
It looks so obvious. The Tops to go, hey Tom, or no, you go to Car Vault and go, hey look, we need y'all to give us 50% of your business. Oh, to who? To Tom Brady. Then you go, but 50%, there ain't no bet. You 50%. 50%?
No, he gonna buy the 50% stake in it. He gonna it's not we gonna give you nothing.
Hold on. So I can argue both sides. So yes, Amani, I hear you loud and clear. What the fuck? Why would you sell 50% off of your business? But exactly where Marcus is saying, yes, you would give up that 50%. He's going to give you some cash. You're going to get that cash to put back into the business. And you've got Tom Brady there too. So if we did,
or his name, you don't need Tom Brady. He don't know nothing about no damn cars.
Well, but what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? You know, not only do we have the influx of cash and capital, but we also now have the image related to Tom fucking Brady.
Well, right. Yeah, regardless if he knows anything about cars.
And by the way, for everybody who's a Patrick Mahomes collector, the GOAT of football, just so we know.
Patrick Mahomes?
Yeah, Tom
it's Jerry
Brady.
Rice.
Rock, paper, scissors. No, let me stop. But the whole thing is...
the fuck out of here.
But the thing...
We'll just see what history says. Because listen, hey, and we talked about this on FD's show last night. What happens if Mahomes never wins another one again?
He will. Like I said, he just made it with his worst team.
For sure he will. But what happened if he doesn't?
I ain't even gonna say for sure he will.
I would be.
I'm closer to Marcus than I am.
The window is like
I said, it all depends on Cincinnati. All depends on Cincinnati.
I don't know, man. Like the chemistry, it's just not. It just ain't there no more. What we saw like in previous years from the Chiefs, you know, having like a juggernaut offense. It ain't the same KC no more, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it. He had just a downright dog shit team this year.
I know, and how lucky did they get? How many games did they get lucky on?
16.
They were not
fucking facts.
16 games they got lucky on.
16. That's what I'm
Plus
saying.
the 2, so 18, right? So 16, 18, whatever it is. The 2 in playoffs, whatever they got to do. Yeah. To be the number 1 team in the league on a Rice Krispie treat team that he got.
Hey man, you gotta. I mean, you got speed to burn.
He could have run it. He could have ran it, Amani.
You got speed to burn outside. Xavier Worthy.
But even in this, like I said, when you're line, it doesn't matter who you are. If your line does not block on non blitz plays, when they can only bring 4 people in for a whole game,
they didn't. Yeah, the whole game they didn't blitz. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Right. That says a whole lot.
You can't do anything. But 50% to a guy they placed there.
Yeah.
I know I'm talking spicy right now, but I'm just looking at it and going, it's impossible that you needed that much cash. Now I understand all that, but I'm not giving up 50%. I can do 10%. Give me a 10% cash.
Amani.
But the thing is,
I have to 100% disagree.
But if 50%,
you gonna get money. You gonna get money from the 50%, and you go like tenfold just off the name Tom Brady itself. Yo.
How many episodes of fucking Shark Tank have popped up where literally, hey, you know, the guy goes, "Oh, I want to be a 60% stakeholder, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other," and literally they go, "We'll give you 51 just so you know we're not going to fuck you, but we're still taking 49%, and we're going to give you a crazy amount of cash."
Yeah, but that's the people that. Okay, let me just say this: with Tom Brady, I know we're talking about this, so this is kind of an effect of what Tom Brady does. But does this make me want to go buy from them? No.
Fuck yes, 100%. Whoa, hold on.
What are you talking about? You're not going to purchase from
their fucking store 100%, especially if I wasn't. I've never taken my kids ever to go buy football, basketball, baseball. They've played with some Pokemon, but we don't know shit about cards. Oh, well, Tom Brady just bought this spot, and it's right here by the stadium, and this, that, and the other. Well, let me just lollygag my ass on in there.
We had to be adding.
It was all over the news.
I think the thing is that Topps is going to basically fund them either not even franchising it, but having opening up maybe 5 more spots in the country.
Oh, I think they're doing more than that.
Or they're going to do this is their East Coast version of Burbank's. They finna do.
Oh.
I mean, it has to. I mean, what do we? What
NAA meant the Burbank of the East Coast?
What's the move that I want to go see Burbank, right? Because Burbank has history. I would want to go see Burbank. This does not.
I want to go see Tom Brady.
This has no effect on me going to Carval at all. I hear this and I go, oh, okay, 50% is a lot. It doesn't make me want to go to Boston just for this car show of it. No.
But were you going to Card Vault before you heard about Tom Brady owning?
Oh, no.
No. The answer was no.
I wasn't going.
That's why Tom Brady's important.
That name, it still just carries.
It still doesn't make me want to go see it. Bleecker, I'll go see. Bleecker, I want to go see Bleecker. We went to go up there to see Bleecker. Bleeker's iconic car shop.
Yeah.
Shout out! I wish I would have bought a hat.
I thought you did.
No, they didn't have it. They didn't have
any hats when
we were there.
That's right.
Dang it, man.
Yeah, that's right. But this doesn't I mean, this is they won an award for the best car shop in the country.
I mean, they did something to get that. They did. They did a lot of the right things to get.
I get excited. I go to A Mint down in Miami. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
I'm excited to go to that one.
What up,
Car HQ. I'm excited to go to that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's other cars. I mean, this has what effect does 50% of your business that you give up to? I understand Tom Brady. I understand what he's going to do this and this, but it just doesn't like. Okay, 50% of a guy who's basically getting placed there.
Yeah.
And I'm getting 50% up.
He ain't just a guy though. You just willy-nilly and a guy around there. He just ain't just a guy. Come on, man. Come on. You know he just ain't just a guy.
50% is a lot.
Hey, it's a business move, man. It's gonna come back. It sounds like it gonna come back.
It ain't.
Clip this. I think
it ain't.
I think in 6 months and 5 years, it's still more positive than it's not.
But see, the thing is, they don't need the cash.
Amani, do you know these folks' budget?
If you I see the car shop. I can see where they're at.
Shit.
I see where they're at. But if you get to the point, if you can't handle this now,
yeah,
and you give up 50% to get more money, and then
people are not as liquid as you would think.
We understand that. Close one of these shops down there. If you that hurt for money, which they're not. They're just one car. And it's impossible. They're just one car shop of the year, or whatever. They're not struggling for cash. They're not. They cannot be to give 50% of your business up.
It ain't giving it up, man. They selling it
up.
It ain't
giving it up. Me or not.
I don't care if you're making more money in the long run.
Would that not be equivalent to taking out a reverse equity on your home? Like your house is paid off, but you could use a little extra house because you want to build an extended garage.
I didn't know what the plan. That's what I'm saying. What's the plan?
Fucking scale, rinse, recycle, repeat. Tom Brady fucking put his fucking face on every jersey. Like
I understand the move. 30% is more like it. But I know Tom Brady goes and Top goes. We need
30% is somebody average.
No, somebody's average is at least 10 to 15. Just give me the check. You ain't got that's 10 to 15. Yeah, 30% is not average. Just because you Tom Brady, you can't get 50% of this business. That's great. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here?
Shit, hold on. How much money are you giving me on the fucking upfront?
I know the upfront is crazy. I already know this. I already know the money. Right. But how hurt on you on cash are you? When people go to Shark Tank, they need the cash to grow. But they still not asking for 50%.
Yes, they are. Sometimes
they might not grow though. If they didn't get Brady or a name, they may 100%. Not grow.
Yes,
right.
But apparently, their scale is working in. If you're in the Patriot Stadium and you're in TD Garden, which is TD Garden,
yeah,
and then you in some casinos. Casinos got to be huge, and you in some mall.
Yeah.
Where you hurting? Where do you go and look at it and go, I need Tom Brady coming in at 50%. The 50% is crazy for me.
I mean, I understand.
I just own my stuff. And then on top of that, you're splitting that 50% between what, maybe 3 people that owns it, maybe. And I understand. I understand the plan. I understand it's Tom Brady. Yeah. I understand all this.
And then hold on. Here's the other thing.
You're gonna get a whole lot more money back. Yeah,
this is gonna be a top product. This is. I feel like this is a Tops don't want to make their store. They want to go in. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me grab that tinfoil hat again.
Same thing they do at Burbank. I think Burbank finna change their name. But they don't have, like I said, they don't have like what? They don't have a super athlete buying 50% of Burbank, which I believe. Wait. Jared, put your tinfoil hat on real quick. Okay. I think they went through I think they went to Burbank first and did this, and they said no.
Oh damn! Really?
Oh, I guarantee you. Yes, I guarantee you. 100%. Hold on. If I have a damn Amani, you got your tinfoil hat on? Because I mean, it's for real believable.
Here we go.
I mean, for real. And I could imagine them going, "Hey, yeah, we'll give you 50%," and Tom Brady, and he goes, have you seen the inventory back there?
Yeah,
I'm set for life.
I don't need this." But they
and we just bought $300,000 worth of shit today, and we just sold $250,000. Like, no.
Because like I said, I think it was a whole. At first, it was, look, put you on Fanatics. You're exclusive. Burbank on Fanatic. Come over here. Sell all the stuff this is. We're trying to make an eBay. This and this. Oh, and also we'll build you a store. We'll build you a store because, like I said, with Burbank, it's always a thing of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's like our local store. That's like our local store here getting a whole brand new store going, wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on over here? That's the same thing that's going on. Burbank is going, y'all building a store for what? But then the Topps money come in. I think all that settle this nest to go, we want Tom Brady. We want Burbank cards by Tom Brady. Rob goes,
no.
Okay, what we got? Well, Tom Brady wants to buy a stake in this business.
Yeah.
Rob's like, cool. He can have 15%. Tom wants 50. Tell Tom to go kick rocks.
Dude, but imagine the valuation. 50% on that valuation would be crazy.
No. Rob is living the dream, first off. Shout out. He owns a card shop, plays in a band. Listen. I think both of his kids work for him. Like, he's got 2 businesses within a couple blocks of each other.
Perfect scenario. But see, here's the thing. This is what, and listen, and I know people in the comments are just probably not going to get this far in the thing and whatever this and this, and you start typing. Here's the thing. I'm always a believer of, it's a thing of you own what? Never own like 0% of nothing, right? So I'm a super believer in that. Is that you give, or you know what I'm saying, you have somebody get a stake in it or whatever, get into the business if it's going to grow your business and this. I'm 100% in agreement on that. The 50% is crazy.
It's a lot.
If you're not, I'm looking at this car shop and going, y'all seem
like y'all got it.
Like y'all got this.
Y'all good. Y'all well.
This will not affect y'all. What do you need 50% of somebody's stake coming into the business? There's got to be.
They trying to build that thing way up, man. You never know. The franchises might come for real.
It's got to be something that's going to be, oh my God, I can't believe Carl Vault is doing this. Like that has to be like a Topps, like, oh my God, like you want to have a car shop? It's gotta be a car vault.
No, seriously, he's not wrong. I mean, that was the whole principle with lids, right? Like, if you wanted this merchandise, you had to be a part of lids.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I'm just saying, it's just, I look at it and go, there's more behind this than just going, yeah, he's a part of this.
Yeah.
And we understand why he's a part of this, because he's Tom Brady. He's trying to build his portfolio up. That's basically what he's doing.
I mean, we seen him in the collectible space, man. I mean, he gets down.
He gets down because he's put into position. Pushed.
To get down. Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, I mean,
that's it. This ain't no what's your boy on Charlotte? No. Matter of fact, what's your boy on Memphis, Jerry?
He got moved.
What what's this?
Jake LaVara.
Yeah, this is not a Jake LaVara.
Yeah, Jake LaVara is like naturally into it.
Yeah,
and then other people are kind of pushed into it.
Derek Lively was at the Dallas car show, trading and buying cars. Like he's not
Grant Williams.
Grant Williams, Charlotte. That's a natural feeling. Yeah. This whole thing with Tom, tinfoil hat on, it's just like I think they're just putting him. They're going, all right.
But he got baseball cards and football cards.
What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody thinks it's crazy. Like, nobody in the hobby is talking about this. Like, you talking about what? Like I said, this whole Topps acquisition, it can either it can blow up the whole hobby, or this would be the best thing since sliced bread. I don't think there's no in between.
I hope it's the latter.
You know, because like I said, it's a problem when Panini had everything. Look what's gonna happen.
What it about to be, Bo?
But like I said, that's just that's 3 years down the line with this. So we're gonna, like I said, this. All I'm saying is keep your eyes open.
Hey, watch out.
Keep your eyes open. Okay, keep your eyes open. So shout out to everybody that's actually keeping their eyes open. Understand? So anyway, but
watch out.
But yeah, let's see. So we got What Not Wednesday going on tonight.
Yeah, 10:30ish Central Time.
Get on there, bookmark it. I'm actually, I think next week I'm doing a buy it now. I'm doing a buy it now shout out on Whatnot. So just I gotta figure out that date on there, but that's just get on there and just shout your page out, and we're just gonna be following everybody. I'm having a store gonna be open and all that. Jerry, what you got up?
So it kind of depends on what lives through Huntsville. Huntsville is week after next. Me and Amani, we're splitting the table, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Already confirmed.
So it really it kind of just depends on what lives through that. I mean, obviously, I've got stuff that's on eBay at all point in times. I'm actually going to start using the auction on Whatnot and kind of try to run some of those, see how that runs. But yeah, man, I'm just buying, selling, trading, grading, baby, every day.
Also remember,
all day, every day.
Also remember going to connectcollect.shop.
Please do.
You know what I'm saying? Also follow them on Instagram, Connect Collect, on IG also. You know what I'm saying? Show love to the sponsor. Also, like I said, follow us on YouTube. We got Friday flips going on. We're trying to just kind of start that off. We're trying to see what that's basically going to go to. Like I said, Jerry Petrie show Thursday. Hopefully we get, if you can call me back.
Shout out. They know who they are.
Know who you are. And we're doing that.
And be called, man.
Also in a couple weeks, we got the Monday Vibe coming on. Auction Your Ways also every Sunday coming up. Yeah, like I said, but also like I said, it's we're head over YouTube. We're trying to get exclusive content over YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get all that started up. All new shows, everything. We're gonna be working, and like I said, next the 20th, we got a special episode on the 27th of this month. It'll be our 1 year anniversary show. So shout out to that 1 year. So yeah, like I said, follow us everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, X, just every social media page. Just
Amani, are we ripping a hobby box for the 1 year?
X, Y, and Z. Yeah, we pull out all the stops, man, for sure. Rip it. If you got something, we should rip it.
Let me work on that. We gotta be
WNBA teams.
We gotta talk about that because we gotta be together doing that. We gotta be in the same room.
Let's make it happen.
So that's gonna be our 1 year anniversary, and then yeah, we'll figure that. That does what we rip?
W.
NBA.
You got to rip some W.
W or NBA, because NBA is a little cheaper than WNBA, which we should talk about that. But I'm gonna wait. I gotta wait till this price drop first. The NBA Prisms has not been released yet. Well, it has been released after this, but we're recording, not released. Quotes, whatever. Yeah. Shout out to that one-on-one Wimbies that's already on eBay. And y'all want to bitch and complain. Anyway.
Price drop coming through.
So I'm gonna see what this price drop is, because I would love to talk about how the WNBA is outselling the NBA. And y'all hated us at the beginning of this whole podcast about this. Now look at y'all.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Anyway. But they said, shout out to everybody who's listening thus far. And yeah, we will see y'all. Yeah, follow us on YouTube. Like I said, everything's coming on YouTube. So
YouTube's.
hit us up. We are out.
Peace.
Get out!